Let's get this started, shall we? Looks to be good. Stream's working at least. I'm going to wait like a few more minutes to see if anybody else wants to join, really, in the squad. Because I would like to have a 4-man squad running if possible. So I'll give it a few minutes to see if people join. See if people join the stream. I haven't played EC yet though this weekend, so I'm kind of curious how it's going to go. Do we know what map it's going to be? We don't, okay. And I'll give it until like 12 past, so 5 more minutes. Oh yeah, that's right, you got the short horse, didn't you? Did you, do you have at least the basics for the Sharnhorst already? Because I've heard that doing EC and stock ships is just painful. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, that should be fine, really. And with the bug being that you still have that you go maximum speed into your stock, that's fine, isn't it? Just give it a few more minutes. Sure. No problem, Halo. As you can see, my lineup is quite varied. My objective is going to be playing Congo as much as possible to try and spade her, maybe. But I've still got quite a way to go. Also, I picked up camos for all of these ships, so it's going to be lovely. I probably should have, like, announced it somewhere that I was going to stream this. But I kind of made a late decision if I was going to or not. What still annoys me is the fact that my decals keep resizing themselves, so I might actually do that whilst we're waiting anyways. Put my decals on the correct scale again. I don't know. 15 torpedoes still do quite. They're the good torpedoes as well, right? Remember, they're the big boomsticks. And in RB, they're still quite dangerous, even though they're not as fast. Also, for some reason, the Sherman on my Tona is completely busted with graphics-wise. It's been like that for I think a couple of weeks. And I just don't want to remove it just to keep it like that. Also, I get the feeling this camo was made before Tony got his gun shield, because his gun shields are still grey. Are they in the midsection? Kind of. Oh well. What's about all bus decals? They're fine. Okay. Congo. I don't think my Congo actually has any decals on it at the moment. I think I'll keep it that way. Kako doesn't have either. I just checked. Shima has some broken decals as well. Yeah, I remember playing ECs a while ago, like the last couple of ECs, and I just don't really care about them in general. Okay. I mean, I've got Congo. Like Congo and a Scharnhorst, I think, would be fine as a squad on their own, because they still have decent anti-air. Where is the? Probably. Where is it? Oh, here on the side. That's correct. That's a good size. And my flag needs to be a bit bigger. Perfect. So yeah, I think that'll be go time really, unless some last minute people want to join. Like I'm running a squad. I want to run a squad. You don't necessarily have to be an FEC or something, but if you want to join for this session, feel free to. Just have maybe 3 more minutes because I see people starting to gather on the stream. So if anybody wants to run with me in the squad together with Yuki, just yeah, send me a friend invite or something. I'll just add it to the squad once we do this AC. I get the feeling that many people are going to join. Oh, never mind. Australian dog. Let's see. There you are. So we already have 3 people. 1 more spot. Oh, I don't mind at all. I just want to get the hang of EC, make a video out of this really, so that people have something to reference if they ever think that EC is good. If they ever want to look back at it. I would have just streamed it on Monday, but I think it only runs until Sunday, so I don't really have a choice if I want to record it or not. Nope. Yes, let's rejinx myself. If only it worked that effectively. Yeah, but Monday morning, I stream Monday evening, so it wouldn't work. Oh, that looks fine. Some destroyers, some cruisers. Like, I think if you have decent destroyers, EC is actually kind of fun, especially with the Japanese and their long-range torpedoes. But in general, I don't know. I vaguely remember playing the last EC and it being kind of alright with the intermingling of ship classes. But at the same time, we didn't have battle cruisers. We didn't have Scharnhorst and Congo back then. We didn't have Perishkaya Kimuna. I think... What did we have back then? Marias, Hugas, Wyoming. Did we even have Wyomings? I don't remember. Yeah, I think we'll just go now. We'll just go on into the EC. Oh, I remember playing the... Oh yeah, you have to be ready. And Yuki, I think you need to take a destroyer. Yeah, is that 20... That 25 should work. Like the first ever EC was when Hipper and Spey were on top. Because I remember ammo racking them in Akuma. Yeah, those were quite... Ready up again. There we go. I'm also curious what map we're getting, because we don't even know what map we're going to get. And the EC maps vary quite a lot in their execution. Oh yeah, you're not allowed to take the PT boats. The minimum BR is 3.3. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't have to apologize. Because PT boats in the EC are a bit... I wouldn't recommend taking them either. Yeah. I think Sad as an AA and escort would be kind of a big meme. But her missiles don't reload in realistic, do they? They don't. Would be a better meme in the arcade one. Yeah. Oh well. Waiting for mission 11. Oh boy. Like, Naval EC is one of those things you see a lot of naval players always talk about. Oh, why don't we have more ECs? And then when EC actually does come all around, it's... nobody actually plays it because the rewards are utter crap. Especially for the amount of time you spend in it. So what is the repair cost like? Because I vaguely remember that every single time you die, you have to spend the full repair cost of the ship as well. And the battleship repair costs are kind of painful. Like even most cruiser repair costs are kind of painful if they keep on dying. But still, man, that's a lot of silver lines, especially if you take some of the older battleships. Yeah. Yeah, that's because it's a premium. For some reason premium ships always have a very low repair cost. My lowest repair cost is Kako, and that's 6.6. So luckily, because Congo is a new battleship, she isn't too pricey yet for repair. This queue is going to take a while at this pace. The Scharnhorst isn't pricey yet. That surprised me. Yeah, I assume they're waiting on an enemy squad. I know what kind of matchmaking you require for squads, but still. For how people always claim that Naval EC is incredibly popular and always, you know, people always want it. You don't see many people playing it, do you? Yeah, my Congo is I think the same, like yeah, almost 36,000 SL, but it's half spaded already. Yeah, Yeah, but they're also I Navy. Not to say anything bad about them, but... Ah, there we go. Finally got a battle. Realistic... ports more... I don't... Oh. I remember this map vaguely for Enduring Confrontation. Yeah, because like all the bases are just along the coast, aren't they? Is there actually any visual indicator for those torpedo nets? I really don't remember. Everything is loading in. Where shall we spawn? Where, oh, where shall we spawn? The end of the gaps, okay. Okay, I'll just spawn much upon like you guys have done. There we go. Ah, better. I actually kind of like Saipan as an AC map. No, don't worry about the anti-air duties. It'll be fine. Why did it have a spawn point right there? Oh, it's to, yeah, because it's our convoy. Lovely. Let's see if I can actually get a torpedo kill this match or not. Probably not. Oh boy, that's not going to go well then, is it? What do we have on the enemy team? Other than that, I don't actually recognize any of them. But Fedor being the enemy team is a big oof. Is anything spawned in that spawn yet? Yeah, oh, talking about Fedor. Fedor is a tournament player. So kind of a pretty oh, okay. He probably already launched his torpedoes at the fleet. Only him.
Destroy the target.
I'm out of the gap. I kind of want to see if I can what I can do with the torpedo spread. Ah, there. Amden. I kind of want to see if I can just do a general spread, but I don't know where. I'll just do one like this. Just a wide spread and see if I can hit anything. At the same time, I need to keep an eye out for our fleet. But yeah, I got the feeling Fedor's just going to torpedo them. Or did Fedor leave? No, he isn't. He's staying out continuously. I think Fedor is like continuously spawning, dropping, launching torpedoes at the fleet, and then staying out. North Dakota. Kind of bad, mainly because of her guns. They're 45 calibers long, which is not, you know, the longest of battleship guns, but pretty standard for the early battleships. Also very vulnerable to ammo racks. Yeah. Fedor is just going to continuously spam the PT-15's torpedoes at the fleet and J out. That's exactly what's going to happen. Northampton's already? Oh boy. Well, they're not a bad choice, Northampton's as a first spawn. The Poltava and Maria used to be the top dogs for battleships and still are, really. Their semi-armor piercing shells are monstrous. That's good. Nice ammo record. And where does Fedor keep spawning? Yep. See, he's just going to keep continuously launch. He's going to spam torpedoes at the convoy and J out. That's all Fedor's going to do. In other words, completely cheese the game mode, because why wouldn't he? Yeah. And because it's a PT boat, they're really difficult to actually shoot and kill. Sometimes even spot at range. That's definitely never going to hit. But by the time my shell's already going to land, he's probably already going to J out. Or does he even still have spawn protection? How long does he have spawn protection for, I wonder? Those should have been hit, for as far as I know, but they could have been still in spawn protection. There we go. Now if I can just continuously do that. There he goes again. Those torpedoes are launched at me, I think. So that I can just... if he's going to do the cheesy stuff, I'm going to do the cheesy stuff as well. Although I think he did launch torpedoes at me, so I do need to be careful. Or was it maybe launched at that thing? Yeah, I launched at the cargo ship again. I need to keep my eyes open just in case he respawns again. But he might not respawn actually, now that I'm just here. He did respawn again, just not here. That's good, I guess. Time to start shooting other stuff, I guess. Having a spawn like right behind us is kind of paranoid, you know, what is it? It's making me paranoid, I'll just say that. Yep, who would have guessed that would have happened with somebody just spawning and continuously spamming torps. Like that's the other thing with Naval EC. It is so easy to abuse it if you know how to. Are these
The enemy's getting closer to
players?
victory.
They are. Ah, there's Fiddler.
Attack the enemy.
And a Kako. Those are really far away from me to really shoot at. But I might as well try, I guess. Yeah, did you were, I assume you were not here just yet, Scout. But Vader was continuously spawning in a PT-15 right next to our convoy, launching all 4 torpedoes, Jaying out and doing that again and again and again. He torpedoed 1 carrier, 4 cargo ships and an Emden. And just... He's torpedoed more than 2 AI ships. Sure. But yeah, he was just spawning in a PT-15, launching all 4 torpedoes, Jaying out. Did that 7-8 times. But still, you can do that. Anyone can do it, just need to know how to do it. So, you can just abuse EC. Also, EC has aircraft only objectives for as far as I know. Where is it? Yeah, like, those are not naval objectives. You can't, you know. Which is always fun, I guess. Yeah, destroyers could do it as well. I think destroyers can spawn there as well, yeah. So if he had a Shimakaze in his lineup, he might as well have done it with that, but I think it's a bit more expensive. Oh, do they? Even with the convoy spawns? Might be the case. Okay. Ah, so I assume like that's the PT but spawn and here is the DD slash... Vader has Jade out again. I'm assuming he's going to do some PT but shenanigans. I see. Okay. That or Vader Jade out because he has enough spawn points for the battleship. Spam carriers. Do you see a carrier around here? You'd have to find them first, where you can spam them. And even for grinding, it's for as far as I've heard, the rewards are actually not that much better than just RB for the time invested. Like, there's the carrier, right? Okay, sure, I can farm the carrier. I'm never going to get there. And even like, you don't want to be in a stock ship in EC because you have to spend 2 hours playing a stock ship. Tournaments is something completely different. We should really make a video on that as well someday. Maybe if there's another 1v1 naval tournament or something coming up soon that I can actually attend. I mean, yes, battleships are kind of annoying in EC maps because of their speed, but they also have some of the best range of any of the ships. And the combat ranges in EC are ridiculously large. That's then abusing EC, Scout. Ah, there was there another 1v1 tourney? I haven't actually looked at it at all. I haven't really been doing tournaments at all recently. Mainly because I'm a bit busy with that, you know, World War Mode event. It's being held by one more. Oh, but yeah, the videos I did for the Wonderful One tournament a while ago. Yeah, it's a bit too late. I've done other stuff now. Oh, that's good to hear. It's good to hear that the streams are helping as well. I tried to actually make videos as well, but I've been a bit busy. Ah, there is Fedor, Satsu. Like, he's in a battleship and nobody else is. Because he just cheesed DC mechanics. How far away am I from Congo? Quite a while away. I haven't really been doing anything. Someone still got... Oh yeah, I killed Fedor twice. Also, like, just spammed all my torpedoes early at a single target, so... Bit of a waste, but oh well. I guess a gunboat... I'll just gunboat in the Shimikaze. I probably should have brought some planes with me, actually, now that I think of it. But oh well. Do we get some free plane spawns? We don't. Not at all. Okay.
Somebody attack him!
At least Japanese 127s have decent velocity on them. Even if it is only Haichi. Also, I'm kind of surprised that out of all the battleships to rush, Fedor just went with a Satsu. Which is, you know, a bit of an odd choice. But then again, it's also the best chance to actually spade that thing, since he doesn't have any opposition at the moment. So odd. Oh yeah, a whole lot in Blue Water games. Especially Moffats, Helenas, Sheleshniakovs, Mikumas. Those are the most reoccurring ones. I hate it. I hate it with the zombies. Genuinely despise it. Yeah, for battleships it's fun and all, but for cruisers it's incredibly annoying. Like, the most annoying part I have about the zombies is just no variety, it's all Helenas. Ah yes, I love my matches just being 50% the same ship. Very, very interesting and fun. It's been a problem for a month or two, I want to say at this point, or at least a month. There was this brief period of time where AI gunners, so let's say if I switch to my anti-air gunners now, my main guns would have been really accurate against surface targets, and that's when they started popping up, when that bug occurred. Oh look, a cockle, okay. For a second I thought there was a battleship as well, but no. So I'm getting dangerously close to those ships actually. But genuinely, I despise these bots. Yeah, but those are different. They're actually almost intelligent. Their programming is much more intelligent. Because they actually have some sort of program for their main guns that hit reliably often. It's not that they just fire their anti-air guns every few seconds and then let the AI do the main guns. Like the in-game AI do the main guns. The other problem it brings also is that they're just one def quit, which is incredibly annoying. Especially in a game where you only have 3 spawns to begin with. Having one def quitters is incredibly annoying. And it also just robs you of RP, basically. The regular AIs, at least, like the regular game AIs, at least spawn 3 times. So I'm willing to bet you get more RP from killing 3 AIs than you get from killing 1 player. Also, that's not a Setsu, that's not is it a Setsu? Oh, it is, I just can't see the wing turrets. Okay. I almost thought it was Nicole, man, I was ready to be shocked. I really should have saved the torpedoes, really. Because the what do you mean aimbot ones? The zombies we have currently, they don't have an aimbot. They're just they're selecting their anti-air guns and just they're doing this. That's all they do, and let the main guns fire at the ships. Basically exploiting game mechanics, so to speak. But since AI gunners hit nothing, they're really just very inefficient. So do I have enough? I do have enough spawn points for my Congo if I do die. Okay. Can't be suicidal. Yeah. Well, they can't aim because they're letting the in-game AI do it. Actually, let me show you what AI gunners look like. So I'm target on a ship 3 kilometers away from me, right? Come on. Main guns, fire at them. Oh wait, he's a cruiser. Can you not fire at him? Because it's a cruiser and you don't have AP. That's a battleship. You can't shoot that either. You know what? Let's focus that guy then. Because clearly you don't want to shoot at a cruiser. Come on. There we go. That misses by a country mile. Also, it's loaded the HETF. Probably because I switched to my secondary. Hold on. But yeah, they miss by country miles. Come on, main guns. Shoot at the target I designated. Come on. Yes, EC is full RB today, or it should be. I'll just fire myself. It's not much fun left. Just the air gunners can't hit ships at all. Also, I don't care about me just basically suicide rushing because I am getting my Congo after this. I'll be fine. Looks great. There we go. Finally, the Setsu fired at me. I don't know what yesterday was. I didn't actually play EC yesterday. I'll spawn. I'm not going to be risky because I actually do want to keep my Congo. Because it's the only ship I actually still have to grind. I'll spawn a bit further back. Okay, that was kind of far back, wasn't it? Jesus. There's AI jets? Okay. Okay. Four kilometers should be well within range of 5-inch HVT. Yeah, it might not be bad for the Congo, it might be bad for me, is the thing. I'm not good at long range shooting at all. How on earth is there, like... Actually, is there something in front of me? And that spawn? No.
We are losing.
Kinda want to try and challenge Fedor's Setsu there. I should probably wait for the lead indicator to appear. Ah, yeah. Also, it's the repair cost is actually 36, but the spawn cost is actually lower for some reason. Oh, it's fine. Also, which takes roughly my reader to actually reach him. I'm not going to use a shell cam, it makes me sick looking at it. I genuinely despise it. That's short. That's also almost short. Also, that is a jet, isn't it? These might be alright. They might be a bit long. They're short, so okay. And also backing up. So I'll just fire this range again and see what happens. Well, if you need cover, you can just always fly over to either me or think Yuki as well now. I do have anti-air. Those shells look alright. Probably high, aren't they? No, it was a hit. But at this range I can't really choose what I hit, do I? That is very possible. Just in case nothing sneaks up to my right there. Yeah, that's Cleveland. I'll see what I can do with it. I'll load this up for my next salvo. This was short again. Okay. Like 16 kilometers out is a bit further than I'm comfortable with. I could, but I thought that was going to be too close, and I didn't have enough spawn points to immediately spawn a Congo again if I were to get ammo racked, so I didn't really want to run the risk. That was kind of a stupid mistake on my end. Well, let's see if I can hit a salvo. Probably won't really, but it will. Let's just ready the next one. Ooh, I splashed him, I didn't actually hit him. Around there should do, I think. A bit lower. Those might be decent. Those were decent. Those were very decent. Oh boy. An enemy showing horse, okay. I'm not going to shoot destroyers at this range, although I might shoot that one. But I think the Mikuma is a bit more of an attractive target.
Destroy the target.
Has the enemy carrier been officially spotted? Because I remember you have to actually spot the enemy carrier before destroying it. Okay, it has been. Just going to wait until it gives me the lead. Ooh, he's coming to a standstill, is he? About there should be. Yeah, We're already started getting a bit of lag. I hit Mikuma. Didn't do much. This is also the other reason why, you know, Naval isn't played that much. It just kills servers. Oh, we have an Arizona. Interesting. You've got a Spokane on your left, by the way, Australian dog. A Spokane on your left. There you go. Sean is going along merrily. What about any threats on that side? Nothing really. They're defending their own ports, as far as I can see. That Setsu got detonated by the Arizona. Sean. The Scharnhorst got killed by a hipper? Damn. How did that happen? I really should have spawned much closer. But I didn't want to risk it. Where is that carrier? Yeah, but still. An unangled Scharnhorst is not easy to detonate by the looks of it. Ooh, torp wave. Do you have a mark on it, in the torps? Ah, over there is okay. Ah, the Mikuma probably, yeah. I'm going to see if I can sap that forestal. I'm still incredibly disappointed that they use the modern carrier models. But they're the only carrier models with a complex damage model. So it breaks any and all immersion you can possibly have. Was it my shells I'm hearing, or I'm hearing jet engines as well? I gave it too much lead. Is it turning in? Kinda looks like it. It's turning out, oh well. I am definitely hearing jet engines. I don't know if they are, don't ask me. Oh, I got hit by something. What did I get hit by? There's an Omaha over there, which is a very, very juicy target. I don't remember ever seeing the Aquila model, but it must have been nice to see, yeah. Oh, what am I secondary shooting at? A destroyer 8 kilometers away from me? Oh boy. I don't think they can make this into a permanent game mode. The servers just cannot handle it. Yeah, still. Okay, so torpedo just hit that thing and I haven't seen any torpedoes. Maybe it was a good thing I turned. Getting the guns on target. Come on. Oh, maybe a weekly event would be interesting, yeah. Airsim does not have nearly the amount of hecticness that Naval has, but nearly the amount of guns as well. Or I think even the number of AIs is armed with guns. Like I think you underestimate just how many players are actually in a naval you see. And how many guns and how many projectiles and how many whatever the hell that means actually. Just like every port has several defensive ships, defensive forts as well, I think. Again, it has coastal artillery. Then you have all of these convoys sailing around, all of the... Sad, trying to be cheeky. But that must have been what hit me earlier. No, it's shooting at the enemy destroyer over there. Should I shoot my main guns at him? I'll just let the AI guns handle it. Meantime, I need to look for an actual target. That might do for one salvo. Now what do we have over here? Destroyer. Kuma.
We have destroyed the enemy's base. Now victory will come easily.
Yep. I'll leave the Agatha just on our targets. Not going to really do anything to... It might actually, so I might switch it on again. But that Mikum is probably the priority target. And 10 kilometers is definitely within firing range. So that might not be enough lead. It looks alright. A bit high maybe. A bit too much to the rear as well. But that was alright. I think that Makuma is slowing down. I'll ignore the lead indicator for just a bit. Yeah, even then I'm still way overshooting, am I? That might hit the front of it. Never mind, it's dead. What is Japanese destroyer? That was like 8 kilometers away from me. Let's go.
Somebody attack him!
Guess I don't have time to deal with that. I'll have to deal with the Makuma first. How much? I don't have enough spawn points to even respawn yet. There should be fine. And I think I'll turn out again. Oh, that looks fine for a broadside. Yes, that's a Spokojni. Where's the Spokojni that I killed? Okay. How did I... Okay. I'm not quite sure how I got a kill on that, but I assume it was just one of my secondaries. I'll try and get out of the way of that Kafkas by just straightening out and speeding up. So there we go. Yeah, somehow that convoy is still alive. Somehow. I've been having that a lot in my Congo, just like random kills that I don't know where they came from. Especially if I keep my secondaries firing. Yeah, might have been that. I don't have my sap on the secondary, so they're pure HE as well. And the anti-air guns are firing purely HETF as well, so should be doing too much damage, really. But apparently they are. So how is our carrier still afloat? That's what's surprising me at the moment. Never mind. I just had to say something, didn't I? Going to wait. Oh, the Makuma's launched torpedoes against somebody. Yeah. Those are looking good. That's a decent chunk of HP gone. And that's a fire kill. I'm just going to bully the cruisers, I guess. That's a... I don't want to bully the cruisers, but I'm going to bully the cruisers. That'll be a good salvo. Yeah. Now the Hayanami behind him interests me. That's the guy in the Makuma as well, so he needs to die. Did I... Okay, I'm seeing those torpedoes.
Thank you very much.
Those are going to miss. That's going to hit. But luckily Congo does have torpedo protection that didn't even cause flooding. It did knock out one of my plates though. Let's be more careful. Surprised it didn't cause flooding though. Are they still going to collide? No, okay. That Hayanami is turning in again. Maybe I'll fire myself near it a little bit. The torp warning is always incredibly useful in RB. There's something that you know? Also, you got someone got that kind of albatross. Hayanami or albatross? I should really go for the Hayanami. The servers are stuttering again. Is it going to be a hit? That should be a hit. Yes. Do I see any torpedo trails? I don't. Yeah. Alright, now I'm spawned again. Sumner died little before I reached. It is purely experience, really. I know it's a Hainami because I've seen the player before. That's the Regolo, Italian 4-7 light cruiser that I'm playing myself as well still. That's a Sumner, I just recognize the turret layout. Like, most of it is because I've played the ships myself and I remember how they look. The only ones I usually hesitate between is ships that are almost visually identical. Like Imperia Maria and Poltava, I don't know what they are. I do not really know the difference between them. But on the other hand, I do know the difference between stuff like Kuma and Sendai just because I know what they look like. Because I've played them a lot myself. And I do have a slight bias towards Japanese ships. I'm surprised I'm surprised they just continue to spawn here. Really. That's a Yugumo, okay. I thought he was in a Hainami. Same class of ship, real. Yeah. Also, it's not usually that important to know the exact ship. As long as you like know the nationality and the type, it's more than enough. And if you know like the general traits for each nation, you know more than enough. Like if you can just tell that that's a Japanese destroyer, you already know it's going to be spamming torpedoes. Also Yuki, torpedoes heading your way. I just saw it launch some. Should probably adjust my course as well a bit. Play a bit of speed and heading. Good stuff. Next up is going to be the Regolo. Those kind of shots are kind of difficult when you're going parallel to it, but it's sailing away. It's a bit difficult to judge what to aim. I think they're fine. Speed up again. Let's try. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm going to start turning away. I've got more than enough spawn points again. I assume Yuki has more than enough spawn points as well now. Why they continue to spawn over here? It's bizarre almost. Is that a... That is a torpedo heading my way. Keep going, keep going. Turn in towards it. It's the best option. Are there any others? I don't see any. So just keep going. Come on, guns, lower. Fire! Oh, there was another torpedo. I can dodge it. I should be able to dodge if I just turn in still. Fine. Any other torpedo trails? Nope. And he's respawned again. Just why? Those torpedoes are not headed my way, so I'm fine. No, they're definitely not enough lead for me. Concerned. I don't know what they're heading for actually. So that cell was missing because I'm stupid. No, oh, there are some more torpedoes. Shot at his bridge, that's good. Means he will not be able to dodge. I see them. Oh boy, those, I didn't see those. I need to turn in. They're probably not going to sink me, but they're going to hurt if I get hit by them. Just keep going. I don't have the Arizona myself, so I don't really know. But it's an alright battleship, just a very big shame about the torpedoes. About the reload, not the... I'm too distracted about the torpedoes. With the... there's more, I need to slow down and turn in. The Arizona is a fine battleship, just too long of a reload really to be meta. Are those going to hit? They look like they're going to hit. Yes, but they're just hitting the engines. I need to actually turn away. So I can disengage. I see those torpedoes. Just go full speed and I'll dodge them. Just go full speed and I'll dodge them. Those look good. Those look good. And they were, but they hit a bit too high, missing the freshly repaired engines. Guess I'll just fire the secondaries a bit. Just don't want the AI to fire the main guns. There we go. Yeah, firing HE isn't going to do much. I mean, in this game, yes. In real life, probably not. Spokojny, 5 kilometers away from a Congo. That's interesting. Any more torpedoes? Also, what's that guy shooting at? An aircraft. Okay. I'll bullet the Spokojny first because he's not yet aware of the crap. The Yugumo clearly is and just wants to get shot at this point. Those just barely missed because of his turn. Still really want to turn away, so I'm not too close to them. That sap did nothing to the Yugumo for some reason. But Spokojny is definitely the priority target now. My sub seems to be doing weird things for some reason. It's going to be good. Yes. Okay. Do I see any more torpedo trials? Not really. My sap is overpanning, which is kind of annoying. I'm probably going to I really should unlock the high explosive for these main guns. Because for destroyer, sap is a bit too much overkill. That Spokojny looks like he's in a lot of trouble, so let's make it even worse for him. Oh, it does look decent. Oh, they were short, but still went straight into the engine. Okay, I've got something to deal with on this side now. What are you? Ooh, a cruiser. A worthy opponent. Ooh, it seems I've got the attention of several... Oh no, that's Wyoming. What else is there? I don't really care about the rally. I'll fire a salvo into this cruiser and then I need to focus at Wyoming. Where is it? So I can mark it for the team. There it is.
Attack the enemy.
Wyoming is an alright battleship, definitely. I don't know if the rewards are decent. This is the first time I've played EC this weekend. So So what are my 25 shooting at? Why are they not shooting constantly? It's clearly they've spotted something. What is that? G55, okay, I don't really care. Okay, that's a decent hit. What about another like that? It's not just a float plane, it's a G55 above me. The Jugmog also got sunk. It's in front of me now, shooting me. Kuma. Boy. Well, I'm angled. Seems my guns are all pointing this direction. I can't really have time to focus on the Kuma. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fire one more salvo into this Cleveland. I think it's Cleveland. It is a Cleveland. And then I'll turn around and fire at the Makuma. Because I need to turn anyway, because that Makuma will have launched torpedoes. Without a doubt. They're a bit too far to the left, damn it. I've lost most of my secondaries, but that's to be expected with getting HE spammed. I need to turn around. Cleveland is also just nosing in, not wanting to show any kind of broadside, which is really what you shouldn't be doing. But is it that's too far left again, isn't it? Jesus. For some reason, the lead indicator is really bad at actually knowing what to do against a target that's bow in. Now, Akuma. You're going to have my undivided attention. My frames don't just continue to die on me. Around there should be fine. Seems that Julie finally died. And I finally took a torpedo, okay. 0 warning as well, because who cares about torpedo warnings? I'm going to spawn here in Mitchell Point. It's not just below 5 kilometers, it's just when the target is bow in.
Attack the enemy!
I still have more than enough spawn points to spawn Congo several times. Like, that's the other thing with VC, really, as if you spawn your battleship soon enough, you're never not going to be able to spawn a battleship. Unless, of course, you just continuously to spawn in front of other battleships. I don't know. Like, I'm just a guy that plays this game. Don't ask me about real life naval stuff, really. Behind me. There you are. Good stuff. Servers still slowly but surely shitting themselves. Yeah, I'm not even going to try, it's a bit too far for my liking. This rubber banding is one of the many reasons why Naval EC isn't the game mode you have every, continuously. Look at it. Like, am I even really going forward still? Come on. Look at it. Like Naval Sea is a very fun change of pace if you're used to regular RB battles, but it is incredibly unstable. Yeah, one of your turrets, Yuki, both of my forward turrets have the reload bug. That's another thing about Naval Sea. When you respawn into the same ship, depending on what like turret got damaged or what was real, I don't know what the exact conditions are, but sometimes some of your turrets just get double the reload for the rest of the game. So my front turrets now have double the reload for I think the rest of this game, or at least this life. And if you think that's a reload bug, let me show you. It is not a visual bug. I literally just don't have double the reload on those forward guns now. It stays until you spawn a different ship. Okay, I'll guess it by that. Yeah. This has been how many? This was in the last Naval Sea as well, wasn't it? I remember it distinctly. Has it been in the Naval Seas prior to that? I don't remember. Yeah. Arizona with over a 100-second reload. Oh boy. Seconds? Shouldn't be 200 seconds. It only has 50 to 60. So 66. Oh yeah, if you repair. Oof. Oof, I don't want to imagine it.
Somebody attack him!
No, you cannot. You can only spawn ships and planes. And the planes have their own objectives to go for as well as just help the ships out. A cruiser should be going a bit faster than I am, so a bit of lead should be enough. Too high, which I couldn't really tell because I didn't know what the closing range was because we were rubber banding like crazy. Yep. You probably should rush the point, really. And there goes only half my guns because my front guns have double the reload. This is a bug. The FV 4005 doesn't do much to ships. Believe me, it doesn't. I mean, it can mess up some destroyers, but a destroyer can just as easily kill it back.
The enemy is winning.
That's not enough lead. I thought it was slowing down a bit more than that. At least, I'm actually kind of curious how well of a reward I'm going to get out of Congo, because I do actually still need to spay the ship. I've done a few things in it already. The enemies still have a spawn point there. When is our convoy actually going to reach it? Two battleships at F. One is going to be the Wyoming I saw earlier, I can guarantee it. Wyoming is set to, okay, so it's the Wyoming and it's Torpedo as well then. Just going to shoot at that AI destroyer. Because I think those are like the base defense ships, so knocking them out early might work a bit in our favor. Yeah, that's what I said, okay. We'll just shoot at the destroyers as well. Well, that was apparently way too much lead.
Destroy the target.
Okay, I'll switch to the battleship just after this. Where is their Susetsu? Ooh, an aircraft coming in. 109? What is a 109 going to do against this kind of firepower? Yeah, it's... Okay, I mean it was okay, but still. Wyoming... Oh yeah, there's the Wyoming. Kind of want to wait for my front turrets to reload as well. Actually, that's kind of angled. Still. I think the reload bug only happens on the turret that got detonated. Like, it got detonated when you died. And because I took a torpedo to the bow when I died, I think both of my front turrets just got detonated. That might be the reason for... nice.
I'm sorry.
That might be the reason for my reload bug being on those two turrets. Also, that's an Nagano. So I need to shoot that. Also bad lead with Wyoming. That's to be expected, really. I'm really not good at this kind of shooting. Or long-range shooting in general. I'm much more of a close quarters kind of fighter. Oh yeah, I can imagine. That's not quite enough lead, is it? Never mind, it's dead. UQ with the kill steal. But not really. I don't actually mind. Yeah, I see the Setsu. Let's see if this will land. Just looking behind me in case nothing spawns. That spawn point. Ooh, that was a good hit. That was a good hit. We are losing, however, which is a bit annoying. That's... Omaha is not in good state, is he? I don't see the torps, but I'm going to turn a bit. Oh, there I see them. I see them. Another aircraft? Yep, flying low. I think he's trying to cap, but that's definitely not going to work. Ooh, that Wyoming is close now. More torps. I see them. I think. Yeah, hold on. I'm not quite seeing them, but I'm going to turn in anyways. Oh, now I see them. I see them. I see them. I think we can just outrun them. Yeah, if I just keep going straight, I think I'll outrun them. Let's just fire a salvo at this Wyoming, even though it's SAP. I don't actually like firing SAP at battleships anymore. Never mind, it's dead. Yeah, we'll just outrun those torpedoes. Fine. London and a Cleveland, okay. Sure, let's just go for the cap immediately. I'm surprised at how little battleship resistance we actually have. So do we still have the... What is it called again? Arizona somewhere. Not seeing it. I've got to load SAP again, don't I? Got to think that Satsu is still somewhere. Check from the left. I'm looking for trails. I don't see anything yet. Yeah. Those are AIs. Don't see the torps yet. But I'll keep an eye out. Yeah. Like as soon as you see a Japanese ship, you just have to be vigilant. Also, there's the Satsu.
Somebody attack him!
He's going to fire the sap at the... Actually, no, I'll fire at the Satsu. I think about there will do, and I'll load the AP again. That's not enough lead. That's way too far to the right. I need to go more like that. Yeah, so now that lead indicator, I kind of want to believe it. So the Satsu is turning in again, so a bit more to the right. Around there-ish, maybe. Yeah, that looks decent. Bit high. Things I think I can actually ammo rack a Satsu if I'm lucky enough. I think I can do that at least. I'm inclined to believe that lead indicator. And a bit low at fire. Now I'm going to load the SAP again because there's a lot of AIs I need dealing with. Those are too high again. Also what is shooting us from the left. It's Mikuma, I don't really care. What is shooting there? Also Mikuma, I don't really care. I think if I sink in my Congo again, I'm going to spawn in the Tone, just to get rid of the reload bug on the Congo and then spawn back in the Congo. Also, that Omaha is a player Omaha, so we actually do need to be careful of torps. Not that they're exceptionally lethal, but still. And again, he's already dead. Also, Yuki, could you turn a bit left? Because you're kind of giving me a bit of a struggle at the moment. Thank you. Prince Eugen is the next target. think the organ is already pretty injured. I'm going to shoot it anyways. That's way too far behind. Bad shot. Yeah, he's at 18%. Shoot his anywhere really. Maybe his rear best. But the rear would be the best shot, I think. Yeah, apparently. Good kill on the organ. Now for these AIs.
We have captured a zone.
Good job on Captain G. We're still behind. We have more than an hour left. No problem. Do I have the reload bug on my rear gun as well now? Please don't tell me.
Somebody attack him!
Or is it just from the repairs? It might just, yeah, it might just be from the repairs. And if it isn't, that's going to hurt. Yeah, Satsu, I see it. I also hear a jet, which is not very thing to hear. They're just blasting me, so if you continue. I never fired a single shot at the Jukamos till I got a kill on it, because I think I'll fire turret by turret at this stage, really. Just to save my shells. Go. Satsu got Congots, that's fine. Boy, there's more of them, because I can still continue to spawn here, of course. That's what I wanted, a ready rack explosion on the frontal turret. Kuma's launched torps already, okay. Is that an AI? No, it's a player. Rear got that net bid. I'll detonate the front next, if I can. Also, we haven't denied their spawn on F yet, though, have we? That's the problem. I lost my barrel, which is annoying. That guy is still alive. So, there we go. He's finally dead. I think the thing is that Mikuma is just going to respawn another Mikuma, so I don't really... There are his torpedoes, but I'm going to dodge him, no problem. I'll try and wreck this. Never mind, he got wrecked just as I shot. The Wyoming spawned here, of course, and the Hyuga. Ooh boy, a Hyuga. I have, for some reason, a 97-second reload on my frontal guns, which is very pog. Incredibly pog, even without any repairs. I have over a 90-second reload. Also, I'm completely getting shot at from a Mikuma like 15 kilometers away. We're on F now. That was probably Hyuga shooting me. Or Wyoming, one of the two. But if both of them continue to show broadside, we can ammo rack them, so keep at it, really. Kuma is launching more torpedoes at me. Frontal magazine is probably the best bet, but I still have 45 seconds on my reload for some reason. For some reason I literally have triple the reload on my Congo's front guns. That is just what... There we go. He's hiding behind the Wyoming. I need to shoot the rear turrets. The Mikuma is going to block them, isn't he? And it's still sap. Never mind, I still ammo racked him. Never mind, I still ammo racked him. Next one up, I'm loading AP, is going to be a Wyoming. Front gun turret is probably the best bet. If I'm not going to die before I do. Fire away. Those look semi-decent, a bit high, yeah. Yuki got a kill though, so it's fine. Torpedoes, yeah, that one's heading straight for my bow and I'm not going to dodge him. Wyoming's flooding to death, Jesus. Oh, Mikuma torpedoed Yuki, that's good, because he's going to torpedo me as well in just a second, I think. Maybe not. His frontal ammo rack is exposed because he beached himself. Fire at it, please. I managed to completely miss the ammo rack somehow. He's dead, because from the other Congo. Good. I'm somehow still alive. How are we not decapping this? It's because we cannot deny them this cap because they'll just continuously respawn here. Or is it because of the fortifications as well? Because of the fortifications, isn't it? God damn it. We have a Congo behind us. Or do you mean the friendly one next to me? Because I knew of him, yeah. Yeah, I knew of him. I only have HE on my secondaries as well, so this is going to go slow. Mikuma is going to launch more torpedoes, so we need to get a move on, really. Of course, I have AP loaded to deal with the battleships, but they're both dead. I'm losing my barrels to... Is it a destroyer? No, that's okay. Did my front gun shoot even though it wasn't aligned? Lovely. Okay. Okay. So we just cannot capture this point because of the fortifications, or what is going on now? Also, I've lost both of my frontal turrets because of HE spam. So that's fun. That's AI. I've lost 3 of my gun turrets just because of barrels. And AP, I think, actually, from those cruisers. Need to load the sap again, but again, I have the barrels. No hit cam for that. Okay. Also, for some reason, my barrel's getting knocked out. Reset my reload procedure, so that's incredibly fun. All barrels are repaired. I need to stop repairing because of my anti-air. I see torpedo trails at the bottom of my screen. I'm not going to dodge those. Yeah, I know, but that's going to be the death of me anyway. Yeah, look at that. I'm crossfired. I'm fine. There I go. Did my cars with torpedoes. Eventually finished me off. I'm going to spawn in my tonne now, just to get rid of the reload bug. I should probably spawn there. No, that's a decent spawn.
Take him down.
Okay. We are now winning in tickets though, so that's lovely. Coastal artillery killed off the friendly Congo. Of course. Now it's peace and quiet again until we reach the objective. We are somehow just bleeding tickets. According to the... Also, Australian, there's another capture point for you to cap, if you're up for it. I think... Like, months ago Weeby said it was on like just indefinite expansion for some reason. Like I don't know the exact reason again why he stopped working on it, but apparently just suspended for the time being. It was kind of interesting, but at the same time, I don't know. Like the last test I did was with Japan and America, of course. But the PT boats Japan got were just useless compared to the American PT boat. And even then. There was some funny stuff happening with the vehicle lists as well, like last minute stuff. An hour and a half is how long I've been in this match. An hour and a half. Looks like it. Looks like we will be going for the cup again.
Take him down.
Like genuinely, I've had more fun with like player organized naval events than I've had with ECs and stuff like that. Torpedoes have been really funky this update, I think. They did something weird with them. You no longer hull break ships with torpedoes, you just don't. Tankies. I think, you know what? I think if there was a tanky sea, I'd probably play it as well, because I just don't like playing tanks at the moment. $500 kilos and above, and then it depends on the ship as well, because I've seen like even Japanese torpedoes not really do devastating damage to a cruiser. It's really weird. So why is it gun really restricted because of the turret next to it? Elevation, oh boy. Really? Mm-hmm. We're only barely winning. And people have just also left at this stage. I don't recall that third turret being so bad with the elevation. I know it was somewhat restricted, like going forward, but I don't recall it being that bad. I'm locked onto like aircraft or something 8 miles away, so it doesn't help. Ooh, an N1K. Good boy. The carrier that close? Or am I... Where is it? Congo... Wait. Where's the carrier? Oh, the carrier's over there. Oh, you got him. Good, good, good. You know what? I'm tempted to launch a spread at that Congo. Where is it? There it is. But I forgot to equip my torpedoes on my tonne because... reasons. I think carriers do keep respawning, yes, as objectives. Is Fitter going to spawn into an aircraft again? Might be. Okay. So did you... Oh well, if I die in my Tony, I'll jump into the Congo again anyways. I mean, he might go for it, so keep your eyes on the swivel, Australian. Did I make something explode, or was it that aircraft that bombed him? Oh no, that's the aircraft that got shot down. Okay. Phantom's dead. That Cleveland got... Didn't that Cleveland just die to the same Tobruk twice? First was a gun kill and now it got a torpedo kill as well. Because it must be a big oof. Not as big of an oof as me forgetting to equip my torpedoes on my Tonne, but big oof. Now, I hope that with the Tonne I can at least get the coastal fortifications a bit easier than I could with the Congo. Also, that Cleveland secondaries are just going to go ham on the looks of it. Okay, something shot at me from long range. It was the enemy Congo, which I actually kind of completely forgot about because I don't have my torpedoes equipped. So if you could deal with that Congo on the flank, that would be lovely. That one? Yeah, just that one. Those things are just going to tear me if you want. I'm not careful. I can afford going broadside with a cruiser. Because my engines. You know what? I should probably actually attack the destroyer. Because it is one of the AI blocking after being captured. Yeah, the Congo on the flank is definitely going to be good for my health. Also, that's the third on fire, isn't it? So I need to... No, I need to stop the repairs. Oh, did you kill the... Oh, you killed the Yaman cake. Good. So he did come back trying to stop me from capturing G. No. The Oyugan is kind of an attractive target. Okay. Good to know. It might get away with this actually. Yeah. That was secondary ammunition. I'm not too worried about that. It was just secondary ammunition exploding. I think the rear ammo is probably the best bet now that he's kind of angling away. So that should be around here-ish then. Hauptschritt. My engines are repaired as well. Perfect. I can now actually get up to speed again. We are losing in tickets again, by the way. Somehow.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Move after me.
Affirmative. Somebody attack him.
I'm going to try and just capture F as fast as possible. For that I need to sink the destroyer that's behind Cleveland. I don't know if you actually have to knock out the coastal defenses. And do you have to kill the players on the cap as well? Because you do have to kill every single player, it's going to be next to impossible to actually cap. It's your ships, okay. Torpedo spawned in a PG-15 again, he's probably going to, yeah, he's doing his antics with the convoy. Cleveland is getting bullied by something. Yeah. Cleveland got bullied by Furtaka, that's good. How bad is it? It's the same as usual for as far as I know. The Arada is not going to be able to cap B because we haven't sunk any of the AI ships around it. An enemy tried to do that earlier as well, but if you don't kill the ships, you can't actually do anything. So I think we just need to kill this N-class or whatever it is, and then we might be able to win. We actually get F. Well, it hasn't succeeded yet, so actually decapping it. Also, I'm actually kind of severely damaged. I'm having struggles to actually finish off this destroyer. Just because of how often I still have to fix up the holes. Should probably turn a bit broadside and get the other guns in action. I'm on F now. I need to stop this. Need to start trying to fire. The flooding is not too bad. I can cancel it. The fire is always a bit of a concern. I'm actually incredibly low. I'm probably going to die soon. Okay, where were those guns aimed? Excuse me? How were those guns anywhere near enough on target to be called on target? Is it because I'm listing now? Yep, I'm dead. We're not decapping F because we killed a lost. So, do we genuinely have to kill every player as well on F to actually cap it? Because that's crazy. That's just... How can you even do that? Without just... How? You can infinitely respawn at a capture point. And we're massively behind on tickets, somehow. Somehow massively behind on tickets. Oh yeah. Doing the air objectives is definitely a big help.
Somebody attack him.
Might be. Might be.
For mercy.
Like most of the objectives we have are purely are these actually ground objectives? Most of them aren't they? Like B2, that's a ground objective. That's a naval objective, protected from T6. Ground, that's a air objective, sorry. The ground objectives.
Excellent. Returning to the base.
Nice, that F80 kill goals got us some tickets. I love how anti-air guns just cannot shoot at anything above 5 kilometers. Like all my gunners are doing at the moment is telling me there's an aircraft right there trying to capture A, but they can't hit him. Like physically cannot hit him because it's further than 5 kilometers away, and it's an aircraft, and they always get special treatment for some reason. Is he in a PT boat again? Where is he? Nope, there he is. The PT-15, by the way, does not have any automatic anti-air gunners, just his own 240 mils. But I think Fedor is actually kind of capable to shoot an aircraft out of the sky, so be careful. Yeah. I see Yuki is doing what every Scharnhorst loves to do, and it's brawling. I think that's like one of the main reasons I want to try and get Scharnhorst myself, is just because it's such a good brawler. I would love this to be a victory though, really because of the RP bonus. Yeah. But the thing is, we don't have many objectives really. We have defend objectives, but I don't think they really destroy the enemy carrier, which is like around here. Convoy B2 is an air objective. Let's protect, destroy C1. I don't know if that's probably going to be an air objective as well, but I don't know. Protect, assist capture, we're trying to do that, but that's really difficult. Protect, yeah. Seems we've got a target. Like, yeah, we have to protect our carrier, right? Which is now being bombarded by Cleveland 16 kilometers away. Sure, I can try, I guess. But this is not going to be easy. At least I've got my regular reload again on my front guns. Well, Australian, I think there's like an enemy ground convoy around B2, according to objectives. So if you want to do some ground pounding, you could do that, I guess. Where was it again? Yeah, B2, there's apparently a convoy. Don't? Okay. Ah, yeah. Okay. Oh, really? Radar SPA? Okay. Oh, Jesus. That's a bit overkill, isn't it, for 6-7?
Pressure on. Victory is close.
And then again, it's technically 7-0 that you can bring, right? For aircraft? I'm way overshooting that guy, hold on. Yeah, and I know we got Raider SPA as well, but still. Sounds like overkill to me. Jesus. So Type 87s, and we also have Akizukis escorting Forestals. Is... why? Our friendly Congo is doing some work over at AF by the looks of it. Okay. Okay. So apparently we have failed an objective. What is it? D2? This board? Yeah, sure. That's an objective we definitely can do. We are still ahead on tickets though, so we should be fine. You know, I genuinely can't tell if he's turning away or turning in. I think he's turned in.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
I overshot him again. Okay, an AI kick I just shot down Bedard. Yeah. I know how to tell trick, but I sometimes have difficulty actually seeing it. God damn it, I keep overshooting him. At this rate we might actually be able to capture one of the ports, which would be pretty nice. This time I should be a bit of a hit, I think. Yes, a very, very big hit as well. Any bots? Well, the AIs, yes, but bots? No. No zombies either. No one death quits. Not really well. But I don't think that was one of those bots. I don't think the zombies are clever enough to actually find the events tab. Ah yes, we finally got the gap. Lovely.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
But we're behind. Oh, we won. Okay, apparently capturing a port is enough tickets to just immediately win that. So, that is a 2-hour-long battle, roughly. A bit less than 2 hours. I did decently well. Let's see what the rewards are for a win at 2 hours long, right? Yes. I'm trying to think what my average RP earning is for 6.3 for the Congo, because I haven't played it in a while. But 150,000 SL is kind of disappointing. Because I can get that as easily in regular RB matches. Got a lot of RP towards my Congo though. I want to get the HE. I think I'll get the scout plane after. Yeah, what was that? What was that in damage numbers? It doesn't show me the statistics. Okay. Yep. It was a pleasure having you in the squad as well. I'm thinking, should I do one more? I think I'll do one more. So if anybody wants to join me as well in the squad. Yeah, no problem, Yuki. But again, if anybody wants to join me in one more in the squad, just tell me. I'll wait 7 minutes. Let's see if anybody wants to join or not. Yeah, the event. So speaking of which, the event, I am not going to get the Davis. I already know I'm just not going to get it. I'm not going to be playing enough. I'm only barely done with the first one. So I'm definitely not going to get the Davis in time. I don't really care about getting Davis or not, so that's luckily not a problem. And if I'm only going to get one victory point, I'm definitely going to get the Electo. But yeah. Possibly Halo, yes. But there really isn't anything special with USS Davis. I can actually just look at it. Workshop preview. Like, it's just, you have, like, this torpedo launcher got removed, you got 220s there, 220s there, and 220s there, that's it. Instead of like 2 Chicago pianos and a few 50 cals, you have 6 20 mils and that's it. And 1 less torpedo launcher than the Somers, and is that Amorak different? It's still above the waterline. It's still massively above the waterline. But is it different from the Somers? Kind of looks different to me. Where's Somers? There she is. Oh, no, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. Never mind then. Because those Amoraks are kind of volatile. Yeah. Everything should be the same. It's just 50, half an inch of steel. What's Davis again? I need to do the long way around. Review. It doesn't have the bridge armor. So that's something. But yeah, same armor-wise. It's just a Somers class, but with 1 less torpedo launcher and a bunch of 20 mils instead of Chicago pianos. Which is, you know, not the best, not the worst. Yeah, literally the Davis doesn't have the bridge armor. So it's technically worse armor. I think 16 and 4, that should be the same as the Davis. Couldn't see why it wouldn't be the same. 16 and 4, yeah, it's just premium Somers, which isn't bad by any stretch of the imagination, but like modifier of 444, 945. What's the Moffat like? Because the Moffat, as much of a glass cannon as this, does have better survivability because it doesn't have the massive frontal rack. And it's... okay, it has a better RP modifier, worse SL modifier. And what's the Detroit like for RP? Better and better, yeah. I mean, I already have Moffat and Detroit, so I don't really want Davis. I mean... Is Davis really slightly better AA? Like, compared to Somers, which has 2 Chicago pianos and 2 50 cals, I mean, they're not the best. Yeah, I guess 620 mils are better. You know, I think if nobody's going to squad up, I think I'm going to just stop the stream here as well. I really don't want to play 2 hours of Naval EC with nobody to play with. So yeah. That's Naval EC really. Yeah, it was a fun battle of the squad. It was a decent map as well, surprisingly. Let me think what I was going to say. Yep, that's really why I wanted to stream today, as well as to just showcase our EC. And then, because I'm streaming on YouTube, it's going to be saved forever, so it's going to be up forever. So yeah. I mean, Trick, how is naval battles of the FCS? It doesn't change much, though it does help with like if you wait a bit, it does help with getting the first salvo on target. But other than that, it's the same difference as regular and regular RB. It helps, but also it's not that big of a difference. Yeah. So if you're ever wondering, like we're probably not going to see EC for another 4 or 5 months. Let's be real. And so if you're ever curious what EC is like, here you'll have a video of it. So I'll leave it here. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a stream of the AB variant tomorrow as well, but I might, just so you have footage of it as well to reference. But I'll see if I'll actually be free tomorrow evening as well. Oh well, I think that's going to be it, since nobody's going to squad. Thank you for watching as usual, and I hope that this will be useful for future reference. So, goodbye, and I'll maybe see you tomorrow.